So Combat Medic Pip has been buffed again. It kind of surprised me, but at the same time I completely understand why. Mega Potion and Catalyst, at least in casual games, are significantly more popular from my experience, and I feel like more people know Combat Medic is really, really good in the higher ranked stuff and pick it up and do well with it, but in the casual stuff, hopefully it will finally start to become popular because it is really good. I do still obviously have a very special spot for Catalyst. I do very much like Damage Pip, but Mega Potion, it's never really been my thing, so if I go for the healer setup, I tend to go for Combat Medic, and I do at least somewhat decently with it. Hopefully we'll show it off today. The build is the same as the Mega Potion one because you can't really buff it out too much. Death Hands though, more than ever, super important. Not really going to go through the builds. I'll do another video I'm sure with Pip sometime soon going for the damage setup, but this has been the same for a minute, just buffing out. Yeah, the potion and stuff, and you grab Death Hands, you play a little bit differently, and hopefully you can do hybrid Pip. The only real problem for me though, and this is more with Pip in general than this specific build, is that he doesn't really have a free sort of escape. Even though Furia is actually technically I think worse with your escape, it feels better for me than Pip's weightless. I've never really done particularly well with it. Sometimes it works fine in the more casual games, but I find I get caught out way more with Pip than a lot of the other healers, and it's not really necessarily worse than a lot of the other options. It just, for me, feels like it. There you go, full teams for game 2. Oh my god, that was loud. Combat Medic, like I said in the intro, and then the build, and we'll go for Death Hands to start. I do really like the effects on this weapon. I've said that I think in the last Pip video, but the yellow sort of purple thing does look really, really cool. I don't really see anybody ever play with this, but technically a bit of a gameplay disadvantage. We got Deja Vu, Jubilation, Window, and Unyielding, so all pretty normal stuff, although always going to be a little bit more stationary, I guess. Weird item set, but sure, spreading, measured cadence, fusillade, booby trap, and an earring. Got the sort of Halloween setup here with Pip. Didn't realize the sort of mount matched to skin so well, but in we go. I guess I try and focus heals on the Atlas early game. I feel like that's kind of the play, assuming the team's sort of fine. I'm going to now try and run from the Vatu. There's a self heal with the Q. We'll throw another one. Nice. Moji is also a healer, which I for some reason completely forgot about, but I think she's trying to do damage here, even though she's gone for Jubilation. Hello, Sati. Yeah, we got rid of the Caspian. There's a Q. There's an F again for us out. I don't know why she was playing so aggressively. We've got the slow there on the Vivian. She should be gone. Moji's just kind of melting him. There's a Q for the Sati. We'll do a little bit of a jump. See if we can save her. I probably should have focused on clearing the Vatu legs. He was really, really low. But this is also kind of a valid way to play Pip if you're really good with your shots. It's just staying super far back and then trying to get like the long range heals. There's a massive rewind from the Atlas. Vatu, she got kind of countered there by me sitting on the ledge. Sure. A little bit of a combo there on the Vivian. I feel like Moji's actually dealing well there. Drogo's ult. We didn't actually like hit the Drogo, so we did hit the Atlas just way after. The sound effect like ran out or something. That was really weird. I don't think their Caspian's here, by the way. I don't know if I said that already, but got to say now that I've had a bit more experience with it though. The bots definitely don't seem to be very much better at all. It was one of the things in the patch notes that I was kind of skeptical about, and yeah, it doesn't seem to really have changed very much. They are maybe a little bit better on some of the champions, I feel like, but on others, like Caspian for some reason, and this one, he's just been like repeatedly running like the bots have always done. There goes the voice. She's playing very, very aggressively because she's gone for a setup that's a little bit less mobile. Don't know if I'd really recommend Death Hands 3. You can probably get away with Death Hands 2, but for the sake of the video, considering it's kind of thing I'm showing off here, I'm going to try and go for Death Hands. I haven't really noticed the fire rate being that much faster. It does feel like a tiny bit better than I remember it, but yeah, 5% is less of a difference than I thought it would be. The only reason I can actually pick up on it, I think, is because of the animation. 700 to hit with this fire rate, considering you can also heal with your shots, is actually kind of crazy. We're just going to, yeah, heal up the Moji. There we go. She is still up. I feel like, again, probably be more effective at this point with how Hi-rez is, just doing a little bit more damage than I am. Drogo's is not out, but I think the entire team might be in the slow-mo. Okay, well, we pretty much traded. Sure. 2-0. Just tested out the fire rate a little bit more while we're in spawn. It definitely is, like, significantly faster. You feel it like a lot more when you're just holding it down in like a spawn room sort of thing, but I'm going to go for ultimate here. Drogo's is eventually gone. He was on 2 health when I ulted him. I don't know really what I was doing with that play, but it sort of worked. I feel like that really has been a thing in all of the videos recently where the plays are super awkward, but they all kind of play out fine anyway. Don't think I want to be out in the open, so we're going to sit in here a little bit. That was actually a pretty damn good set of heals. It's an ult from the Atlas. That actually was enough for us to get the point there. Caspian maybe isn't actually back, maybe that was a bot. I don't know. Maybe the bots actually are better. Maybe I don't give him enough credit. I'm not sure. It felt like he was a person there for that last fight. I don't know. I will say healer Pip is definitely a little bit more difficult to play than a lot of the other healers where you can just mark people for free and then you get heals. You actually have to be very, very active, even more so than a lot of the other characters I'd consider active healers, just because you have to aim, and being at a range, having to aim heals is kind of tough. But the numbers, I think the raw output you actually have on Pip is kind of crazy if you're like full Death Hands and landing all of your heals the entire time. It's one of those steps. I think the better you are with it, the scaling is just going to go kind of crazy. But there we go, victory. A bit of a messy commentary for that one, but yeah, I think I did a decent job of sort of showing off. I was kind of locked in trying to heal Pip, and we did our job. 52k heals with 17k damage, yeah, happy with that. Shouts out to there. Vivian, it was a 45, I'm pretty sure there. Caspian wasn't here. Alright, game 2, TDM Abyss. I'll try and do a bit more of the damage side of the hybrid for this one. We got Drogo's, Furia, Omen, and a Willow. 638 Mastery versus Cassie, a Vora BK, Drogo's, and a General. So we go Combat Medic. We'll go for the same thing, but try and damage a little bit more. I don't feel like you need Death Hands 3 unless you're really, really running low on being able to fire out your shots. So Rejuvenate might be more of a play. I didn't grab it in the last one. I didn't feel like I really needed it, to be honest, but it's probably generally a good idea. We're going to go ahead and yoink the ult thing. I feel like with Pip it's kind of massive. It's already gone. Hello, Genos. Guess he went around like fully and jumped on the left side. Hello, Cassie. There's a bit of a combo. We're going to F up, see if we can finish her off. She's got heals with her, Genos. I'm dead here for sure. At least try and get a little bit of damage before we're cleared. Actually not too bad there. Just managed to play that little cheeky angle there versus the Cassie. There's a slow on her. She should be gone. Definitely should be more focused on damage on this than healing, but if we can get like a bit of a combo like that, we should be fine in the middle of these fights if we can get like a hit or two. Two people who got Cauterize off them. Don't know why, but the slow on this skin looks absolutely massive. Even though it's obviously the same size, no gameplay difference, it just looks huge. And I don't really know why. Like, if I right click there, it just looks like a massive projectile, even though, again, it's the same with normal Pip. I just don't feel like it looks as big. Don't really know where my positioning in this one, like, should be. I feel like I want to try and obviously be a little bit higher than the rest of the teams, but it's kind of hard to stay in a spot like this and not get completely battered by whoever's trying to do damage. There's a combo on him. Jump in here with the F and go for like an ultimate. Sure, not too bad. I wish I had the right click up though. 4 is out. Nice. Slow there. Jogo's got a punch on the enemy Jogos. I think he was in the ultimate. BK slow. Can we keep him up? BK's on like no health, but yeah, there we go. Johnson's also here. We thought we jumped around again. Definitely is nice to have more Death Hands, but Death Hands 2 I think is enough, and then extra healing is probably better. I'm off the map. I don't even know why I got knocked by. It must have been the Cassie. Or maybe it was a Drogos actually, because I don't think she had a line of sight on me. Maybe she did. I don't know. Heal there. Hello, Drogos. Just running out of the ultimate at the exact time I saw him. Going to hide behind this Omen. Self-heal. There we go. Actually managed to get that in. More heals on him. Cassie's definitely been running around a lot and been playing kind of crazy in this one. I don't know what the Fury's looking at, but more heals on her. She's still up. I guess she's trying to deal with the BK. He's throwing down the thing. So Drogos ultimate again. Okay, he's gone. Hello, 4. I don't have any ammo, gents. That kind of sucks. There's an F jump around a little bit. Can we finish her off here? One more shot. Again on 1 health. Definitely want to try and grab Rejuvenate if you can on Pip. Even though he's one of the characters I think doesn't have as much space for it as some others, it's still really nice to have on him and will definitely make a big difference. Just got collision on the Willow. Willow's just going kind of massive in this one. That's a stun. RIP. She's going to get just combo ulted. Genos ult and BK ult to the noggin. Got my ultimate. I guess we go for it just here. Yep, there we go. Get rid of this Genos. Maybe Rejuvenate 2. Not Rejuvenate 2. Death Hands 2. This is so cooked, but we're sort of fine. Jump up. Gonna get stunned. We're kind of in an okay spot though. Fury ulted. Hello, Cassie. Big damage because of the Fury ult. Throw the Q over again. Massive heal. We'll jump up. Don't know where anybody is. We'll just heal the Fury. She's fine. Saved from the Cassie. Try and body block a little bit because we're full health. Sure. Selfie with a Q. What are these plays? That actually worked again though somehow. We'll get armor plating. I feel like I need it. Again, definitely do have the space to rejuvenate, just not as much as other characters. So you want to get damage reduction. You want to get all the other stuff on Pip that you usually get, but you can get Rejuvenate in there now. It really does give you just a ton of extra healing that you couldn't really get before on Pip just by having 30% extra per shot, but also on your Qs. It is huge. Cauterize is absolutely massive of a counter though. 33 to 34 we died to the Drogo's punch. It's a very even game so far. That's the Jones picking that up, but he's going to die for it. I don't know if that's really worth. Jones' ultimate here isn't that crazy. I'm just going to wait to see if he tries to pop it straight away. Q there on the Drogos. He is still up. He popped the ult, but he didn't get anybody. So Fury is out. There's a big heal again. Focus on it here as much as I can. There's another Q. But there we go. There's a defeat 35 to 40 in the end. I think I did a good job of showing off Hybrid Pip there a ton more than I have in most other videos. 40k to 40k. But yeah, decent, slightly weird game as seems to be the norm on the channel lately. But nothing for me to really add here at the end of this sort of Comment Medic Pip support video. Go out and give him a shot. You might like it. It's been changed a lot on Pip and just overall Paladins is different. So if you played it before, you might not have liked it. If you pick it up again, it might be something you enjoy. And for me, it's always been a bit of a like B plus A sort of category. Catalyst I tend to prefer and have a lot more fun with, but Comment Medic, if you're going for the healer thing, I would definitely recommend. Or even the hybrid thing as you saw there. Setups, I wish I had a little bit more to do with it though, because you can't really buff it out that much, other than maybe some stuff with weightless and some of this stuff, but it doesn't feel as good as the other setups, specifically for their talent and stuff. That is where I'm going to leave it though. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Definitely let me know your thoughts on everything I talked about in this video and what you want to see me do next down in the comments. I really do appreciate it. And as always, stay frosty.